my revenue, it literally doubled. By the end of 2021, I would love to be. It is a new year, 2021, okay? So with the new year, you know, I really don't make resolutions. I do set goals for the year, and that's for both personal and business. But in today's video for Creators Corner, I decided to open up and share with you guys how I plan my business goals for the year. That's as a content creator, because if you're new here and you don't know, I am a content creator and influencer with a following across multiple platforms that I created this channel to show behind the business of being an influencer and content creator, and sharing with you how you can grow and make this a business as well. If that interests you, don't forget to subscribe. Today, like I said, I'm going to share with you guys how I plan my goals for the year, things that I look at, and I'm also going to be sharing with you the planner that I am using. This is a planner I actually created. It's a content creator's business goal planner that you can use for planning your year. You can set your social media goals as well as your income goals for 2021 in this. And that's what I'm going to be going through today, and I'm going to share with you guys, you know, my goals and how I fill this planner out. And if you want this planner, I will leave it linked in the description box below. It's very inexpensive, guys, and honestly, you know, I used to have stuff written down, and I still do, but it's like all over the place, and it's no like set place or planner for it. And so that's why I created this planner, because I love planners and systems and organization, and I like to go back and see how I did previous years and all of that such. So this is my notebook that I'm gonna keep track and have every year in my binder, which I have a social media binder. And so this is the perfect planner to punch holes in, print out, and just keep track each year. I have my handy dandy pens. I love these pens. I'm gonna be showing you what I do and how I do it. Starting out, the first part of the planner are for my goals for social media, okay? So I have a page in here where you can fill out your prior year comparison. I'm a huge numbers person. I like to see my growth, because a lot of times you're not gonna remember. And I started this so long ago. It's like, I'm so glad I kept track and took numbers. I have numbers from back from 2016 and 2015. So I like to see my growth. And so for this page, even if you're just starting, this is a great thing to go ahead and fill out and hold on to, so you can see your growth over the next coming years. So I am going to just fill out a few of these. So let's start with TikTok, because it's my newest platform that I started, and I started it in 2019, actually September. So by December, I had 13,150 followers by the end of 2019. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add in my YouTube. Then at the end of 2019 there, I had 33,158 subscribers. And for Facebook, I had 106,803 followers, okay? That's enough for now. And so I now can compare it to the end of 2020, which was just a few weeks ago. So I'm gonna put in those numbers. So at the end of 2020 for TikTok, I came in at 79,005. And if you're wondering where I'm getting these numbers from, I actually keep a social media log that gets logged daily with updated numbers on every account. And I have that log in my social media planner kit in my store if you want that, but that's how I keep track. I do keep a lot. So YouTube, by the end of 2020, I had 52,763 subscribers, and Facebook 727,432 followers. Woo! Y'all see that, girls? Okay. Now I'm gonna continue filling this out the rest of the day, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep going because this planner is large, so I'm just gonna use those for now. And for the difference is I use my little calculator. So 79 And you're probably like, is that a touchscreen computer? I'm a techie, so I don't know if y'all can see that, but it is a touchscreen computer. Everything I usually have is touchscreen. I've had touchscreen computers for about a decade, plus laptops. I just really like technology, you guys. If y'all ever want me to do like some tech reviews, just let me know, because I'm a geek at heart, okay? Anyway, so putting this difference. So this was plus 65,855 YouTube, and that was a plus 19,605 Facebook. That was a plus 629. Now I'm gonna keep going. I got other platforms. I have my Instagram, I have Pinterest, I have Twitter, I have my blog, I have a lot, but I don't want to speak here all day, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep going. So my next page I have is for the platforms. It's for your 2021 goals, and that lists your platforms, where you are now, and your goal for 2020. I do this every year, guys, and I'm happy because 2020 my focus was TikTok and YouTube. Facebook just kind of happened to fall in there, but my major goal was TikTok and YouTube. And as you can see, I was able to grow them quite a lot. Now, if I kept going, I think my Instagram didn't change much, my Pinterest didn't change much, Twitter didn't change much, but actually my Twitter went down. And I got hacked in 2020 on Twitter too, you guys. But yeah, that's just giving you the gist. That's why this second page is so important. So I like to set goals for every platform. You know, I put where I'm at now and where I want to be by the end of 2020. That's for this page. I don't want this video to be an hour long, you guys. Say for TikTok, I was at 79K by the end of December. By the end of 2021, I would love to be at 150K. My YouTube on my lifestyle channel, I would love to get that to 100K by the end of 2021. We shall see. But I'm gonna go through each and every platform. Y'all know I got a lot and I'll be here all day. And this is how I set my goals. Now for the next page, which is the strategy planning, okay? So this is very important. You can't just set a goal and not have a strategy on how to get there. The reason why my TikTok grew is because I had a strategy. The reason why my Facebook grew is because I had a strategy. Now, very important for every platform. I literally fill out how I want to accomplish my goal. So I'm gonna go ahead and take TikTok again, since that's what we're using. So for TikTok, my goal is to get 150K. How am I gonna get there? One thing I want to do is I want to make sure to do daily uploads. That's one way. I also want to make sure I'm responding to comments on there. So I'm going to do this for every platform. With my YouTube, what am I going to do? So I'm going to make sure to at least get one video out a week on YouTube on my lifestyle channel, not this one. I'm also going to make sure to respond to comments. I'm also going to make sure to incorporate my videos in my email newsletter. So again, I'm just going to go through and strategize how I'm going to reach my goals for each platform. So I will come back later and fill all of these in: Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all of them, and how I'm gonna reach my goal. So this is gonna be my strategy. And after I do that, I've done my part for my social media part. Now let's move on to income, because again, this is my business, this is a career, so I have to also set my income goals. After I do my social media goals, I move on to the income, which is the second part of this planner. All right, so this page is so important for my YouTubers. This is a YouTube analytics comparison report. The way I got this, and this is the things that I look at when I run my reports, I have a breakdown for 2019, 2020, and then your 2021 goals, and you can base that from looking at your prior year numbers. So I'm gonna fill out this first part for views. This is for my lifestyle channel. In 2019, I received 2.15 million views in 2019. In 2020, I received 2.24 million views. Now, it looks about the same, right? I received 2 million both years, but I can tell you that my revenue, even though my views were the same, my revenue doubled. It literally doubled. So even though I had the same amount of views, the revenue doubled. And there were a lot of reasons why I can go into another video. But what I like to do is I like to go through this and compare all of these numbers: watch time, subscribers, revenue, CPM, click-through rates, video uploads, how many did I upload that year. So I go through each of these statistics for each year and compare, how did I do, what did I do, how can I do this better, what can I improve. That's important, and that's going to be my 2021 goals. How many views I want, how many videos I want to upload, you know, how much money do I want to make with my channel this year. So I'm going to go back in and compare all of that, and this is going to be my YouTube comparison report. So, and looking at the income goals. So it's a place to list your sources, it's a place to list your actual, what you want to increase it by, ending with your 2021 goal. So here is where you list all of your goals. Those are my main sources of income. I've shared with you guys all of my sources of income in a prior video. You guys can watch that. But so I am going to then go in and put in what I made actual from 2020, what I want to increase that by, ending with my goal for 2021, breaking down each source and what I want each one to increase by realistically. You got to be very realistic. That's how I'm able to achieve my goals. So I'm gonna go fill that in later, because yeah, I don't want y'all knowing how much I make right now. You know, I might get comfortable a little bit later, but not right now. And then the next page is comparing your income from the previous year. So you can go in and put in your income source, and then how much you made in 2019, how much you made in 2020, and write down the difference, because this will help you set a realistic goal for 2021. For instance, so let's say in 2019, this is just an example, let's say I made $5,000 from my YouTube ads in 2019, and then in 2020 I made $10,000. That will give you an idea that you are able to double your YouTube, you know, or at least increase it by 5,000. So when you're setting your 2021 goals to be realistic, okay, well, I can potentially double it or at least increase it by 5K. So make sure your goals are realistic. That way, don't set your goals for like, oh, I want to make $1 million with Google AdSense, and you know you only got 10,000 subscribers. Just make sure you're realistic in your goals. So that's why I put the second page in here of your prior year comparison, because if you can compare what you made in 2019 to 2020, that you can set a realistic goal for 2021. Let me also point out at the bottom of the income goals, you have your income sources to add in 2021. This is where you put in what sources you want to add or, you know, increase. So I definitely want to increase my Facebook income that I'm bringing in. And then I also want my second channel monetized, which is this channel that you're watching now. So thanks for watching. Those are the income sources I want to bring in. Now I will later go in and put in how much I want to make from these income sources. Yeah, and I gotta go compare mine. I have not done that either. I'm gonna go compare them so I can put that in. And then I have a page for your short-term and long-term goals and how you plan to achieve them. Also looking at where you want to be 5 years from now. I've always done this. I've done this for my whole life. I've done this personally, because when I first bought my first house, I was like, 5 years from now, I want to be in my dream house. And guess what? 5 years to a T, I moved into this house. So strategizing and what you speak into existence does matter. And having goals, and how you're gonna achieve the goals. You can't just write your dreams and not how you're gonna meet those. You gotta strategize how you're gonna meet them and go through with them. Now, on the next page is a brain dump. On one of my brain dumps, it's just so much stuff. There's also a to-do list in here. This is the planner that I'm using to set my goals for my business for social media this year, 2021. And I'm gonna sit down and take the time out outside of this video to finish filling in all of my numbers and reports and have this for next year. But I like to look at my goals, and as I'm going through the year, my months, and I do my reports, because I run reports all the time on all of my channels, all of my platforms, because I gotta see where I'm at, how am I doing, you know, what I need to do to improve. But yeah, that's what I do, and this is how I set my goals. If you want the planner, you can find it in the description box. Again, it's very reasonable, and you know, hopefully it'll help you in setting your goals and achieving your goals this year. We can work through this year together. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.